Hey ladies, welcome back to Becoming Fearless and Focused, where we talk about all things financial independence, holistic wellness, and how they are connected. Today, we're diving deep into financial empowerment, why it matters, and how you can take charge of your money to create the life you truly deserve. Let's get started. Why financial empowerment matters. So, let's talk about why financial empowerment is so important. Did you know that women statistically earn less than men still? Yet we tend to live longer and often take on caregiving roles while working. Balancing work and caregiving. The reality for women taking on a caregiving role while working is one of the biggest challenges many women face. And let's be real, it's not talked about enough. Whether you're caring for kids, aging parents, a partner, or other loved ones, the weight of that responsibility can feel overwhelming. Caregiving isn't just about time. It's about mental and emotional energy. You're constantly juggling schedules, managing appointments, handling daily needs, and often putting yourself last. And on top of that, you're expected to perform at work as if none of that is happening in the background. Here's what that balance can look like. 1. The constant mental load. Even when you're at work, you're thinking about the next doctor's appointment, whether there's enough food in the house, if your loved one took their medication, how you're going to get everything done. When there are only 4 hours in a day, it's never ending. And because caregiving is often invisible labor, many employers and co-workers don't even realize the extra weight you're carrying. The career sacrifices. Many women end up scaling back their careers, taking lower-paying jobs, working part-time, or turning down promotions because caregiving comes first. Some even leave the workforce entirely, not because they want to, but because there aren't enough flexible work options available. And what happens long-term? Lower lifetime earnings, less money saved for retirement, fewer career advancement opportunities. This is one of the biggest systemic financial traps for women. Caregiving is essential, but society often fails to support caregivers financially. Burnout and emotional exhaustion. You're not just doing one job, you're doing 2 full-time jobs. Work, caregiving, repeat, with little to no time for yourself. Over time, this can lead to burnout, stress, and even financial insecurity. Because let's be honest, when you're stretched this thin, who has time to focus on long-term financial goals? The financial and emotional toll. Being a caregiver can also be expensive. Medical bills, extra groceries, transportation, home modifications, it all adds up. And often, the person providing the care isn't being paid for that work. It's crazy, right? That's why understanding money isn't just a good idea. It's essential. If you don't have financial security, caregiving can trap you, keeping you in survival mode instead of allowing you to make the choices that work best for you and your loved ones. I want you to really think about this. What would financial freedom mean for you? More time with your family? The ability to travel? Less stress? Drop your answer in the comments. Common financial mistakes and how to overcome them now. Let's be real. So many of us weren't taught how to manage money, and we've made some mistakes along the way. I know I have. Maybe you've lived paycheck to paycheck, avoided investing, or just never had a real financial plan. But here's the thing, it's never too late to turn things around. Today, we're breaking down the top financial mistakes women make and, most importantly, how to fix them. So, let's dive into the steps you can take to start building real wealth. Step 1. Mastering your money mindset. Okay, Step 1. Mindset. This is huge. Your mindset literally shapes your financial reality. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm bad with money," guess what? You'll continue to struggle with money. Instead, let's flip that script. Start saying, "I am learning to master my finances," and watch how your relationship with money changes. Here's a quick challenge. Drop a positive money affirmation in the comments right now. Let's start shifting our mindset together. Here's one I want to share with you. I am in control of my financial future. I build wealth with confidence, wisdom, and purpose. Money flows to me abundantly, and I use it as a tool for freedom, security, and impact. I deserve financial independence, and I take bold steps toward it every day. I break cycles, rewrite the rules, and create a life of limitless opportunities. Wealth is my birthright, and I claim it with power and intention. Say it, believe it, live it. Step 2. Building financial confidence. Next up, confidence. Listen, knowledge is power. If you feel overwhelmed by money talk, start with one of the basics: budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. The goal isn't to become a financial expert overnight. It's about making small, consistent changes that lead to big results. I want you to do a quick financial check-in this week. Look at your spending, set a budget, and identify one area where you can save. Then come back and tell me how it went. Step 3. Creating multiple streams of income. Okay, let's talk money making. Relying on one source of income is risky, sis. If something happens to your job, then what? That's why multiple streams of income are key to financial security. You can start a side hustle, freelance, invest, or even build a passive income stream online. The possibilities are endless. If you want a deep dive into passive income ideas, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video on it. Step 4. Investing and growing wealth. Now, let's talk about the big wealth building tool, investing. A lot of women think investing is too complicated or risky, but here's the truth. It's one of the best ways to grow your money. And no, you don't need to be rich to start. Think about it like this. Every dollar you invest is a little employee working for you. The sooner you start, the harder your money works. If you want a list of investing for beginners resources, let me know. Step 5. Creating a holistic wealth plan. And finally, let's talk about the bigger picture, holistic wealth. Because real wealth isn't just about money, right? It's about freedom, health, and happiness. So when you're building your financial plan, think about the life you want to create. Money is just a tool to help you live your best life. So let's start using it wisely. What's one step you're going to take today to move toward financial empowerment? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. Overcoming fear around money. Now, let's get real for a second. Fear can hold us back from financial growth. Whether it's fear of investing, fear of failing in business, or even fear of just looking at your bank account, we've all been there. The key is to face it head on. Here's a quick exercise. Write down your biggest financial fear. Then, next to it, write one action step you can take to tackle it. Facing your fears is the first step to taking control. The power of community and support. You don't have to do this alone. Finding a supportive community can make all the difference. Whether it's joining a women's financial group, getting an accountability partner, or even just engaging in the comments here, we're in this together. Financial literacy is now more accessible than ever. Women are teaching each other about investing, budgeting, and business strategies. We're sharing knowledge instead of keeping it a secret. Because let's be real, for too long, women were taught to be grateful for whatever financial security they had. Now we're realizing we can create our own. And if you're watching this and thinking, I don't even know where to start, let me tell you, you don't have to be an expert to begin. You just have to take one step. Open a high-yield savings account. Read a book about investing. Start tracking your spending. One step at a time is how every financially empowered woman started. Overcoming the barriers. What's still holding women back? Even though progress is happening, challenges still exist. 1. Women-owned businesses get less funding. 1. Banks and investors still favor male entrepreneurs. 2. The motherhood penalty is real. 2. Many companies assume moms won't be as dedicated to work, so they pass them over for raises and promotions. 3. Women are still less likely to invest. 3. Not because we're bad at it. Actually, women investors outperform men in many studies, but because we've been taught to be cautious instead of confident. So how do we fight back? We stop waiting for permission. We educate ourselves. We invest. We start businesses. We ask for what we're worth. We support each other. And most importantly, we stop playing small. Because no one is going to hand women financial power. We have to take it. Okay, I feel like I need to add a little more clarity, so this really sinks in for the caregivers listening right now. We need to demand more flexibility. If your job doesn't offer remote work, flexible hours, or support for caregivers, it might be time to find one that does. Protect your financial future. Even if caregiving is your main focus right now, find ways to build wealth, whether through investing, passive income, or long-term financial planning. Ask for help. Caregivers are often expected to do it all, but you absolutely don't have to. Look into community resources, support groups, and government programs that offer relief. Prioritize yourself too. It's easy to feel like you have to give 100% to everyone else, but your well-being matters. You can't pour from an empty cup. Working while caregiving is one of the hardest things a woman can do, and yet, so many women do it every single day, often without the recognition or support they deserve. But here's the truth. Your financial future still matters. Your dreams still matter. And taking care of others shouldn't mean sacrificing yourself. Money as protest. The quiet revolution. You don't have to shout to make a difference. You don't have to march or make speeches. Sometimes, the most powerful form of protest is simply deciding that you're in control of your own life. Every time you 1. Negotiate a higher salary instead of settling for less. 2. Invest in yourself through education, business, or assets. 3. Support other women financially by shopping small, donating, or mentoring. You are challenging a system that was never designed for women to win. That's what financial empowerment really is. It's not about getting rich for the sake of being rich. It's about freedom. It's about knowing you'll be okay no matter what happens. It's about making sure the next generation of women doesn't have to fight as hard as our great-grandmothers, grandmothers, mothers, or as hard as we do. If you're looking for a safe space to talk about money, drop a comment and let's build this community together. Ladies, you have the power to change your financial future. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until the next video, stay empowered and financially fierce.